It's day 4 of my mini adventure. I'm still in Sweden, but I'm heading back to Copenhagen today. I think a day is enough time to come and spend in Malmö. I really enjoyed this city. I'm really glad I came. But I've got lots more to do in Copenhagen, so I'm gonna head back there for one last day. And just like that, I'm back in Copenhagen. I'm going to head straight to my hostel now to drop my bags off and actually rent a bike from them. I've got a lot of ground to cover today, so I think the best way to do that is join the locals and cycle Copenhagen. I've made it to my hostel. I'm staying in Sleep in Heaven hostel, which is in Norrborough, which is the area I explored yesterday. I really like what I see so far. I was able to check in straight away, which is great. Didn't have to just store my luggage. And I've got a bottom bunk, which is brilliant. And I've hired my bike. It cost 89 kroner, which is £8.90, and that's for 24 hours. And here it is. So, gonna be having some adventures today. It's really cool because you can actually lock the bike. You put the key in here and then bring the lock around back here. I think all the bikes in Denmark have a variation on this. So yeah, hopefully it won't get stolen. Let the adventure begin. Who let me be in charge of a bike? Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated cycling here. There's different lanes and rules about turning right with the vehicles, and people are doing hand signals. I'm not quite sure what they mean. So yeah, but it's really fun. I'm actually having an amazing time on my little bike. So yeah, I would thoroughly recommend experiencing Copenhagen by bike. My first stop now is here in Nyhavn. I came here on my first day, but I didn't take any decent photographs really. So I've come back to do that. As you can see, this is a really touristy part of town. There's loads of restaurants running along the front here next to the canal, and they, I think, are probably quite pricey. And then over here, this is where the canal tours pull in. So that's what I did on my first day. But yeah, so I just want to walk around, take some more pictures, enjoy Nyhavn during the day. My next destination on the cycle tour is here, the Round Tower, which is obviously a really beautiful structure. It's part of the church. But I'm not going to lie to you, the main reason that I'm here is because of this hot dog stand. So this is called Dot, and it's supposed to be one of the best hot dog vans in Copenhagen. Obviously everyone's got their own opinion, but this is all organic. So yeah, basically I'm hungry, it's lunchtime, and I really wanted to give this a go. And it's next to the Round Tower.
You want all the time?
Yes, please. Thank you. Here it is in all its hot doggy glory. The bun is sourdough and everything else is organic, and it cost 34 kroner, which is £3.40, which is okay for lunch. Let's see how it tastes. That was good. That was really tasty. It had 2 types of onion, fresh and crunchy, crispy, ketchup, American mustard and pickles, and yeah, that was really fit. I haven't had any other hot dogs to compare it to here, but that was pretty damn good. Just around the corner from the round tower is this castle, which is the Rosenberg Slot. This is where they house the crown jewels, and you can go and go inside and look at those if you want to. But I just wanted to come and check out the castle and just the grounds that surround it. So I'm just facing the prospect of some steps with my bike, and they're actually all so light that it would be perfectly feasible to carry it up. But there's a rail here that you can just cycle it up. Well, not cycle it up, but push it up. I just think that's very cool. Very thought out. Okay, you can see my next destination just up ahead here. This is the Church of Our Saviour, and it's supposed to have a really great view of the city from the top of the tower. You can go up lots of different towers here, and monuments here in Copenhagen, but apparently this one is the best views. It's 400 steps to the top of the tower, and 200 of those actually on the outside, so that spiral you can see there is the staircase going up. Passing on the stairs. Maybe the last of the inside wooden steps, which means the next ones are going around the spire. Okay, so the last 150 steps are on the outside. Just starting to get views of the city. Okay, this is the very, very top of the tower. The steps have run out. So yeah, there's Copenhagen. I would definitely recommend coming up this tower, checking out the view. I always think it gives good perspective. You can appreciate how big a place really is. Last sight of the day, and the one that I'm most excited for. This is Christiania, which is Europe's only surviving alternative community.
Treat me wrong, come and love you, daddy, all night long, all night long. Hey, hey, all tell you, Paul, I'm gonna send you back to Arkansas. Oh, yes, well, you don't do right. Don't do right. Oh, play it, boy. When you see me in misery, come on, baby, see about me now. Yeah. Hey, hey, all right. See the girl with the red dress on, she can do the birdland all night long. Yeah, yeah.
Hello, I'm back at the hostel now. I've got changed and I'm going to go and get some dinner a bit later, but I just wanted to quickly speak to you about Christiania. I didn't talk while I was vlogging over there because they're quite a camera sensitive community, so taking photos and videos is one thing, but I thought narrating as I went was a bit much. But yeah, Christiania is absolutely amazing. Basically it's a alternative community here in Copenhagen. It was set up in the 70s by squatters that took over some abandoned naval bases, and they just set up their own community. They had quite radical ideas at the time about free love and drug use, recycling, organic produce and other stuff. I don't know everything about it, but they wanted to basically live separately. And the community is still there and it's absolutely amazing. It's just so cool to walk around. It's really artsy and there's no cars or anything, so it's quite back to nature. It's on the water. It was so interesting to be able to see an alternative community like that. I mean, I'm a sociologist at heart, so for me it's obviously completely up my alley, but I just think it would be interesting for anyone to go and check out. The other thing it's well known for is the drug use, not hard drugs but weed. And yeah, they've got a street called Pusher Street, or they've named it the Green Zone, which is where you can easily buy and sell weed and smoke it. There's loads of bars up there with just huge clouds of smoke coming out from people getting high. So yeah, down there it's all kind of no photos, because obviously they're aware that drugs are still illegal in Denmark, even though they're a separate community. I was a bit sort of worried that it wouldn't be very interesting or it wouldn't be as it was billed, because I'd read so many good things about it, but I also read that the government's kind of cracking down on it now, so I thought there wouldn't be that much left to see, but no, it's still a completely buzzing community. There's so many people there. It's probably the most buzzing part of Copenhagen I've been to. Just loads of people having a good time, but then the community is so big that you can also just walk around and just be around nobody and be really calm and peaceful. So yeah, I absolutely loved it. It's really the highlight of my time in Copenhagen. I just want to thoroughly recommend it. If you're here, just go and check it out. It's so interesting. It's about 10:15 and most of the restaurants are shut, so I found myself having a gyro or like a falafel wrap, which is really good. Again, not particularly Danish, but really, really tasty. And some extra tzatziki. Yum. Yum. No, definitely not Danish.